Hi guys, today I'm here to do my top 13 horror movies. I decided to do this in honor of Friday the 13th this Friday, and let me just tell you, it was really hard to narrow down to 13 movies because there are so many good scary movies out there. Keep in mind that these are my favorite scary movies and they may not be your favorites. These will be in no particular order. I love all of these movies, so I'm going to go through them pretty quick and tell you a little synopsis about them. First up is Halloween H2O. I don't have the original Halloween on this list because I think Halloween H2O is scarier, but this one takes place 20 years after the original. Laurie is working at a private school and she has a son that goes there, and she's really paranoid about Michael coming back on Halloween. And I just think that this is a fantastic movie, and I highly recommend watching this one if you liked the first Halloween. The next one is The Conjuring, which apparently we don't own. This is about two people who are married and they kind of work with supernatural stuff, and they go to this house that this family believes is haunted, and this also sets up the movie Annabelle, which really wasn't as good as The Conjuring. I just found this one to be really creepy. I really liked this one. Next is Scream. I really enjoy Scream. I like all four of the movies. I know a lot of people said that the last one wasn't good. I don't think I need to explain this movie. I think most people know what Scream is about, but I highly recommend this. It's one of the first scary movies that I ever saw, and sure, it can be cheesy at sometimes, but this is just a really good movie. Next is probably my all-time favorite scary movie, and that's The Shining. This is about a man who gets a job at a hotel that is closed over the winter, and he moves him and his wife and his child there, and he just kind of loses his mind there. I just feel like this is just such a perfect movie, and I love to just curl up and watch this when it's cold outside. The next one is probably one of the scariest movies I've ever seen, and that's The Strangers. I think this is probably one of the scariest because this is one of the things that could actually happen, and I find movies more scary if they can actually happen than if there's like ghosts in it. This is about a woman and her fiance who go to a house late at night, and someone knocks on their door in the middle of the night, and it's just them trying to survive in this house when these three people are trying to get in. Next is Ghost Ship. I don't hear a lot of people talking about this. They probably don't care for it as much as I do, but this is about a crew who salvage ships, and they hear about this new ship and they decide to go there and kind of salvage everything there. There's some kind of secret on this ship. I really enjoyed this movie. I love that we do flashbacks from what happened on the ship before it actually crashed. I just think that this is filmed beautifully, and it has one of the best scenes right at the very beginning of the movie, so I highly recommend watching this one. The next one is The Grudge. I remember seeing this in the movie theater and just being really freaked out. I've seen this so many times and it still creeps me out every time, and my brother loves to do the noise that The Grudge makes just to freak me out. Next is House of Wax. Yes, this is the movie with Paris Hilton, but I really do love this movie. I think it's just really creepy, and the thought of being in an abandoned town of wax figures is just really creepy to me, and despite having Paris Hilton in it, I just think that it's a really good scary movie. The next one is The Orphanage. This one is actually done in Spanish, so you have to read subtitles, but I didn't mind at all. I just thought this was one of the best scary movies. This is about a woman and her family moving into an old orphanage. And of course, there's this creepy kid with a bag over his head to freak you out in every scene. I think an orphanage and asylums are always the scariest movies, and this one didn't disappoint. Next up is Dead Silence. I absolutely love this movie. I think we watch it every year. This is about ventriloquist dummies, which are always creepy to me. It's about a man who goes back to his hometown to figure out this mystery about this doll that he gets in the mail, and he's trying to get some answers on it and how he can get rid of the doll. Next up is Friday the 13th. This is actually the remake, and I really enjoyed this one more than the original. I think there's a lot of funny parts in it. You always have that one funny guy, and a lot of jump scares, which I absolutely love. And of course, you have to watch this on Friday the 13th. The next one I don't have. It was actually really hard to find to watch, but that is Splinter. This is about a group of people who lock themselves into a gas station because there is this man who's gone crazy outside of the gas station, and it really just keeps you on the edge of your seat trying to guess what's going to happen next and how are they going to get out of this gas station. And I just think that this is such a great movie, and I'm really glad that I discovered it last year. And the last one I'm going to mention today is Mama. I'm not too keen on the ending on this one, but I really enjoyed the rest of the movie. It's about these two girls who have been abandoned in the woods, and this thing called Mama kind of raises them for a few years. so they don't actually act like children, they kind of act like animals. But their uncle has been looking for them for years, and he finally finds them and tries to raise them, and things start going wrong because Mama goes back with them. Okay, I hope this video isn't too long. I really wanted to talk about all of these movies. I will leave all of the movies that I mentioned down below. Please let me know what your favorite scary movie is and what you plan on doing on Friday the 13th. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!